Offensive rebounds into 11 second chance points. They've also forced 4 turnovers and converted them into 10 points.
Anderson takes it in.
Wow, that is a nice play.
Decorated high school player. Adu with a screen on the wing. They get it off. And the long shot.
Well, Thero's only a 26% three-point shooter, and rhythm or not, that's not a good idea.
Inside the dive, and it will fall! Putting it up and in, Adu with his first 2.
But Brazil keeps making Toppin turn back to that left shoulder and use his right hand, and that's just out of his comfort zone.
Here's Anderson, topping a screen, followed by Davis in the fadeaway.
Down there, so Toppin, who blocked 3 shots in the first half, couldn't get there. Wagner able to get all the way to the rim.
Toppin, who played at New Mexico last year for Richard Pitino. Now to Hawkins, who will dance on Wagner. Driving hard, Christian Anderson. Go, Jay Wright, Candace Parker, and Seth Davis have all the news, highlights, and analysis on Inside March Madness, presented by Buick, only on TBS.
We don't use Lefko's first name, Kevin.
Nope. Anderson got it to go.
Toppin and Darian Williams between them, have not shot a single free throw tonight.
Anderson, and Davis comes up on him. Screen by Toppin. 3 by Anderson. Good! Dance on the perimeter. He'll work into Hawkins. He'll kick in the corner. Brazil, 3, no. Rebound, pulled down by J.T. Toppin. And Hawkins in the corner of 3. Good!
A lot of guys would have shot that ball, but he makes a really good decision and knocks with another three-pointer.
Williams, Anderson, screen, Toppin, 3. Yes!
Throws it up. Oh, how about that shot? Here we go again.
Are we going to play horse?
Here we go again.
That's an H already.
Oh, man.
They hit some circus shots against Missouri.
They got it all the way to HORS. We probably could have given another shot an E, but...
I mean, they have hands that are active. They call it stick and swipe. They come out hands high, and then they swipe down.
Anderson up top, shot clock at 10, covered by Mascari. He didn't have a great game the other day. He was a little under the weather. Shot clock at 5. He'll go to the basket, sweeps in and lays it in. I guess he's feeling good.
Can't sit back right now if you're the Bulldogs. You've got to come up and take chances defensively.
Hawkins is an excellent free throw shooter, too, in a late game situation. He's a closer at the line.
8 of 9 today. He has 12 points. Anderson finally gets the... Williams to Hawkins. Hodge is about to check back in for the Seahawks. Toppin working against Obioha. Kicks it out. Anderson. Anderson to the basket. Count the bucket off the glass. Ross. Hodge. Pull up Jay. No good. He's made a lot tonight. Could not make that one. Williams with the rebound. Here comes Hawkins. Grant McCaslin is saying, slow it down a little bit. Walton feeds inside to Toppin. Extra pass to the corner. Anderson for 3. Yes!
Last night he had 11, but I thought his floor game was excellent.
Anderson tries and hits.
Oh, he's a good one, Jay.
Right here in Kansas City at T-Mobile Center. Anderson turns the corner, left hand, it's good.
Like I said, feet wet with some of those injuries.
Anderson losing the handle for a second. Overton with Bryant on him. Swings to Anderson. Got it. Christian Anderson.
Watching his dad, who coached the California School of the Deaf. On his mom's side, both of his grandparents, grandma and grandpa, are deaf. Mom was the principal at California School of the Deaf. So that's really where he learned watching and playing the game. He said it teaches you.
The lead is back to 7. And Anderson knocks.
Got to have a three ball in your pocket here soon. There it is.
Overton finds a cutting Anderson.
They took away.
You need me to go get you something? And he is. I mean, you go to his office, you want a t-shirt, you want to go, you need a book. I mean, he's always been authentic and real, and it's one of the reasons why he's related so well to his players over the years and why he was able to take this Baylor program from the depths of where it was when he took over all the way to the top of the mountaintop and getting named a national champion in 2021.
Now in his 22nd season in Waco coaching Baylor. Christian Anderson, the freshman from deep, and Texas Tech. B.J. Edgecombe, his first points of the night. Back the other way, Christian Anderson nails a three. 9.
Fadeaway shot, not in his repertoire.
Best shooter in this game, Chance McMillan, misses his first attempt. They get a fresh 20, though. Here's Anderson from this corner. Another triple. Mason inside, Sanin misses the three. 5 seconds to go in the half. Here's Anderson from just inside the logo. Hello, Christian Anderson for Bashir Jihad. He's 2 off his season high. Anderson for 3. A silence. Do you think JT Toppin comes back next year?
Yeah, he definitely should come back. Definitely should come back, 100%.
Oh, no!
Doesn't even set it. He just pops to the open area. Mason sees it, and Jihad knocks it down.
Anderson again!
Oh, no. This is my shot. This is what I do. I put three-point shots in the basket.
In their big win against Baylor at home a week and a half ago, he had 5 made threes. He is a key to their success.
How about the freshman from Atlanta?
No diagnosis or no cure for this kind of three-point shooting. Look at Malone battling. Has it taken away.
Yeah, he wanted some contact, but then that's the difference between that Ivy League and the Big 12. You got to go up through the chest of the defender.
Anderson reloads. Bang! Last 9 field goals, well, they still have. But Texas Tech hadn't scored in 3 minutes. Ball's poked away. Here's a freshman, Christian Anderson. Hangs, is fouled. And
victory, he wanted to play well. He led this team from the very beginning with those quick 10 points, and they have not let off the gas all night long. It has been all gas, no brakes for this Texas Tech team. They're a hot squad right now. BYU's a hot squad. Houston, although they're the top dog, I'm telling you right now, their inability to score points may, team like Texas Tech or BYU, they better not come half-stepping to Kansas City.
But what makes them so tough on the road?
Grant McCaslin's teams have always been excellent on the road. And it's an embodiment of the coach and the communication of exactly what you need and staying within those parameters for each individual player. He meets with his players as much as, oh my goodness. Chris Green, Roxy, second, where are you tagging? And can you tag off of that person and have 2 cover 1 and then recover to the shooter? Watch on the screen. This good job, much better job that time fighting over the top.
But Chris,
an eye on the car ride out.
We had a lot of time to kill.
In particular when we stopped to get our coffee.
Probably longer than we anticipated. Christian Anderson, 3! Jay Adams from the high post.
The difference in the success of these 2 teams in this game. Kansas, everything coming towards the basket for them. Meanwhile, everything coming from beyond the arc for Texas Tech. He's going to shoot it.
And he's going to make it. 19 and 11 for Adams today. Five to shoot. Darian Williams. Christian Anderson, corner 3 for Texas Tech.
It over. It's one of the things they normally do not do. Toppin, in and out. Rebound, Anderson. and he puts it home. The 11th season at Houston. Juwan Roberts has been there for 6 of them.
He's had enough.
Yeah.
He's ready to get out.
Anderson to jump for 2 more.
Anderson pulls the trigger. A 3 is there. Arizona State 10 days ago, they won 111 to 106. And then a week ago, they won 93 to 55 in Stillwater at Oklahoma State. Took the L on Tuesday at TCU. Pull up mid-range. Anderson flawless.
Yeah, you can't ask for much more than that one. That's Okani wide open, stepping into a shot. Again, this team struggles to shoot from 3. They're getting some good looks.
8 on the shot clock. Anderson fires from the top, drills it.
One of the few easy looks West Virginia's had here in this second half. Feels like Texas Tech's just kind of wearing you down. Winning on the boards now, winning battle, points in the paint.
Anderson from the top, hits it. Not here in Lubbock. Tremendous home court advantage for Texas Tech over the years. 13-2, and here in a couple of days on Monday, Big Monday, they've got Houston coming in. Anderson, quick release. The first 3 in this half for the Mountaineers. That's Auer who puts it through. Cutting down the middle, Anderson, that's too easy. Texas Tech is shooting a blistering 63% here in the second half. Anderson, a 3, that's a dagger.
Probably took some bad shots. No, he might have took a few rush shots, but he didn't take any bad shots. He really plays within himself. He's got such an upside to score the ball at the next level.
I can't really overstate that. That is the most dominant player right now in the Big 12. Watching, we got a lob off between Uday, who has 3, and now Toppin. White! He was looking to set a career high with that 3-pointer. He's tied his career high with 3 makes from outside. Anderson turns the corner over Uday. What a touch by the...
Avery after the head and shoulder fake. Misses the layup. Anderson, the freshman, a 3 is down.
Really, ever since about the 3rd Big 12 game, in my opinion, Hawkins has been a terrific floor general, playing the way more like Grant McCaslin likes his point guards to play.
After a missed 3 from Oklahoma State, sidestep, launching, Anderson's 2 for 2 in Texas. In Oklahoma State, Thompson a miss, deep in the timer, Toppin another rebound. He's up to 11 of those. Wide open, Anderson. It's good.
Okay.
Avery gives it up. Davis, a miss. And that is a 19% three-point shooter. Launching that for the Cowboys. And Anderson with big steps.
Games down there because of that atmosphere.
They're 13-2 at home this season. They've also been just as good on the road. They moved to 6-1 in Big 12 road games. The freshman Anderson, another 3, and he buries it.
Make so many shots from the perimeter, they spread you out. Honestly, you just got to make it as difficult as you can and just make sure they get one shot and then try to score them in transition to put them on their heels. Thanks, Greg. Let's shoot.
Talked about getting at the top, and he's got 12 points. Whips a pass to Anderson.
Current foul trouble. Phillips and Mason with 4 apiece for Arizona State. And Hawkins with 4 as Toppin wins the tip. And now we've seen Anderson playing a little bit more point for Texas Tech. Anderson steps into the 2-point shot. Oh!
Tech on offense. Halfway through this first half, sloppy from Lewis. Anderson's going to take it all the way and dunk it with Lewis. Strength. He's got a lot of strength. Anderson scores. Nice move for the freshman. This year has been amazing. Top 10 3-point percentage in all of college basketball. Lewis again, right to the rim and missed it. Anderson 3, good. Back-to-back threes for Texas tonight. Texas Tech is very much in this game. Quickly down the court, they didn't guard Anderson. Hits a 3. Arizona just fell asleep.
Bonus and stop the clock and get points at the free throw line.
Love comes up short. McMillan rips down the ball. So a chance to get a little closer. That's Anderson, the freshman, having a huge game.
4 in red, Christian Anderson.
Yeah, he's going to be special. What I love about him as a freshman is how confident he is. The shots that he takes.
Like
this young man, this young man.
We've got a 1-point ball game again. Hawkins almost lost it. 7 on the shot clock. Texans scramble mode now. Oh, what a tough 2 by the freshman Christian Anderson.
Off of the bench.
10-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Walton rattles in and out. Offensive rebound. Now it's Anderson with a huge 3.
Mentioned a couple times already, they got to get off to a good start. So far, so good.
Well, TCU has the horses to get to the paint. Alette is one of those guys. Double figures in 10 straight games. Took it right to Federico there for the finish. For the Texas Tech offense, number 12 nationally in efficiency and effective shooting percentage. And this dude,
we've been knocking in open jumpers, and I mean, they're getting coached up. You just have to step out on the court and deliver, and you go 3 for 8, 3 for 9 in the first half from the free throw line. It's just too many points left out there on the road, especially.
4 for 9, the official tally thus far. Under 3 left here in the first half. And Anderson getting past punch and the yellow to Toppin. White in transition. And what a play by McMillan. Ripped it free. Anderson.
Late first half here in Lubbock. Ted Emmerich, Brendan Manzer with you. Oklahoma State hanging in there. Despite 10 turnovers, despite 6 threes by Texas Tech. When Oklahoma State has held on to the ball, they've shot it well, especially as of late. Christian Anderson knows. Tech ball, shot clock dark. Anderson storming to the cup for 2.
It's now 8 games for Jizzle James. Tough take for Williams. Rolled off the back of the iron. Offensive rebound leads to an open 3 for
throw by Williams, which is surprising. And then on the attack, James.
6 points for Jizzle James, being aggressive to the rim. McMillan dancing, finds the corner man. It's Christian Anderson who's hit 2 3-points.
They're getting caught ball watching on the weak side, and they're not taking away that little back cut. They're getting face cut by Page. Easy one at the rim.
Mitchell had the first one when they ran that play. Now it's Aronson Page. That's an easy. Shot clock now. Frantic possession for Texas Tech. Williams off 1 foot. Bricked that one. Federico the offensive rebound. Now Anderson hits the 3. Recovery for Texas Tech. 5 to shoot. Lukosius fading away.
Anderson stops and pops. A triple for Christian Anderson.
Paint. They were one of the best in the country at scoring points in the paint, and a lot of that comes off of their drive action. 41.5 points per contest, 8th best in the country.
And Bradley, big reason why. Williams kicks it out. 3 on the way from Anderson. Christian Anderson. That ends a 7-0 run by Arizona to start the second half. Townsend thought he was fouled. Tech looking to run. Pull up 3. Anderson hits in transition. The first fast break was collapsed. The Toppin had space. You mentioned the 10-0 run. Arizona struggled for longer than that. No points in the last 4 minutes. 0 for their last 9. 1 for their last 13. Shot clock inside of 5. They got to hurry now. Anderson spins and scores the dagger.
2 steals for Gasson. Here's Toppin. A little show and go. Goes up with the left. Trickles off the rim. Williams keeps it alive. Anderson left wide open. His triple. That'll quiet the... McDaniel to the corner. Max Jones, his 3. No good.
That's a good look for Kansas State, though. Jones has been good this game. You're fine with that possession.
Christian Anderson, the freshman, change of pace. The hoop and the... He's trying to work against Hawkins. Hawkins holding his ground. Jones blocked by Federico. Kansas State Stonewall back the other way. Anderson, another transition blessing.
I was up at Colorado a couple weeks ago. He's a transfer from Seattle. And he's a great fit to come off the bench. It's like an NBA team picking up a really good free agent. 1 year left.
Playing his 121st career collegiate game. Williams almost turned it over. Instead, Anderson with the pull-up.
I love this kid's moxie and fearlessness.
Lipsy off the mark. Weak side rebound to number 4 in White. And they're ready to take the lid off the USA.
Back on the floor and gets 2. Rich, we saw the jump shot last year. Cyclone fans are seeing more of that this year and versatility in his offensive game.
And don't be surprised if you haven't seen these Cyclones before. Curtis Jones off the bench, leading them in scoring with 11.
He'll get a shot.
On cue. It's McMillan for 3. He got it back. Hawkins rejects the ball screen, gets it to Anderson. And he's got a triple.
By the way, great job of Josh Jefferson of playing a little two-man game. Little peekaboo to get Jones open.
Curtis Jones unlocked this season. A new season high for him, 26. Hawkins. Anderson with 5 to shoot.
Good D.
Step back 3. The freshman.
On Monday, but Tech needs a signature win now that they're completely healthy.
Here's Anderson. Rises up, knocks it down.
Demon off the feed from Keita. How about that?
Normally you see a point guard cut through the lane, it's no big deal, but when he's 6'9", you gotta respect it. Easy too.
Anderson, a little fall away in the lane.
That was blocked by some of the personnel, but owner would have had to put both hands in the back there.
You got a veteran officiating crew tonight here, so you couldn't ask for anything more.
Yeah, good crew, no doubt.
5 on the shot clock. Williams with his left hand loses the basketball. Can Anderson bail out the Red Raiders? The freshman does.
And that's just some easy baskets versus contested threes, or he's come off screens or the ball moves. As a shooter, and I was not a great player.
You were a good shooter though.
But I could shoot it. And I always thought when I've been missing, you got to get your feet set, go straight up and down, and really get back to solid fundamentals. It sounds like, 10-year-old basketball camp. No, it wasn't big shots. It was more of the simple things.
Yeah.
It wasn't the big shot that got you going. It's just getting an easy one every once in a while. But he's a guy, once he makes one or two, gets in rhythm, are the ones that are the best teams. I mean, it's that simple.
And the defense in the second half has just been suffocating by Texas Tech as Anderson splash.
He said, I will not be denied. Twice goes right back to that nice little lefty hook off glass.
Texas Tech 2 losses this year by a combined 6 points against St. Joe's, against Brooklyn, and then against Texas A&M in Fort Worth.
Pennebaker clearing for Lamar. That pass batted away by Anderson. And the young freshman all the way underneath and lays it in.
It could be a problem.
Hamilton at the free throw line had it stripped away by Christian Anderson. Anderson trying to navigate Lamar defenders and does it again. Red Raiders shooting 46.9% in this first half. Lamar at 30%. 10 of 33. 6 seconds different on the shot clock and the game clock. Red Raiders are going to have to put it up here. Maybe Anderson to do it. Three-pointer over Dawsey is good. Way
legs out there in a fast-paced game.
Yeah, and Pennebaker, who was shut out in the first half, now has 8 for Lamar. Kerwin Walton, who you were talking about a moment ago, is waiting to check in. Anderson inside. Oh, off the glass.
He's got a lot of...
Pennebaker on the spinning shot, not there, and the Red Raiders have Christian Anderson out front. And he slams it home. Christian.
Teammates, but honest mistake there, EY.
Went up and got the rebound after that missed free throw. Oh, Christian Anderson. Three-pointer is good. Wow. Leon Horner pulls that one down for the Red Raiders. Anderson in no hurry up the floor, gave it to Francis, back to EY. Francis scored his first career bucket in that ball game against Oral Roberts. He had made a couple of free throws, but never a shot from the floor. Anderson, though, wow. Well, side scores. He's got 9 in the ball game, but down from his average of about 12 a game.
It's going to have to happen on this possession.
Well, if Anderson's the guy shooting, it's very likely to. And it does. Anderson.
Kevin Overton. Here he is with the grit. Trying to make a three. Can't do it. Offensive rebound by Federico. And there's a freshman from Atlanta.
Big man. Federico did not allow an open three, did not allow a drive to the rim. Forced the freshman into the mid-range jump shot. That is what you want, a contested mid-range jump shot. You're living with that if you're Grant McCastle.
Oh, backdoor Anderson. Nice hook by the big fella, Federico. Fighting through injuries, and right now a very difficult Texas Tech team. The Golden Eagles having trouble. Hawkins slows down the pace, but then quickly finds Anderson.
He was the guy diving on the floor for the loose balls. So it's almost like his coach's personality, how he wants his team to play. Like, that's how he was as a player.
Green into the basketball game with a big rebound. Anderson directs the traffic. Yalaho controls. Coming up on a minute here in Lubbock. 81-47. Anderson, 3. Around and down.
The wing. Also a lot of different dribble handoffs. You've got to be quick on the closeouts, and so far Texas Tech is just smothering DePaul. They have no vision because Texas Tech is really out in their face, active.
They're without JT Toppin, their leading scorer tonight. So far, so good. Corner three is money.
Coming in about a minute 40, so give Williams a blow.
Meyer coasting in. Mass had it altered at the iron. Texas Tech's length at the rim has been a problem for DePaul. Anderson, fall away, it's through. The talent. Blocker. He loses the handle. It's a 3-0 break. Texas Tech, and Anderson will finish it off.
Fort Worth at a neutral site game, but you'd kind of try to plan as a department basketball and football kind of doubleheader scenario on a Friday, Saturday. But anyway, you needed to fill in, and you call your friends.
Christian Anderson is just in off the bench.
What the Bears are wanting to get done when it does slow down, they want to execute in the half court, knock down those threes, but they really want to play fast.
Their first of the night. Here's Anderson, his second three.
But we'll just go with it. Yeah.
Oh, a long alley-oop way out front, but Wisney not able to finish on the pass from Danker. Christian Anderson had a couple of threes in the first half. In double figures for the Bears here with just under 11 minutes to play. Reynolds has 8. Oh, Christian Anderson from way out there. Three-pointer is good.
Chris Bell just needs to give a head fake, take one step in, one dribble in, and knock down a midi.
Tech has Devin Cambridge, Federico, and Christian Anderson off the bench. They have legitimate depth, 9 deep, after Anderson and Hawkins missed the first couple of games of the year. Here's a good look for the freshman. Anderson drains it from 3. Times until the 6th. End of the shot clock, 3. No good for Walton. Rebounded by Cambridge. His outlet is Anderson.
Well, it's the best time to not.
I mean, tremendous games. There'll be great games the next couple of days as well. We've had some great games here. Texas surviving Syracuse by 4. What do we have in store? Halfway through this second half, St. Joseph's led nearly the whole way. Hawkins trying to break free against a redshirt freshman Haskins, who does a great job.
I feel like Hawkins needs to learn how to change speeds more. He plays really fast, but he plays fast all the time.
Anderson, tough shot.
Both teams look a little gassed right now, trying to get to that under 8 timeout. Important to run a set. I would keep applying the ball to top, and he's the one that's asserting pressure.
Top of kick out. Anderson sticks it from
that as we go along here, but let's see a variety of different things from Coach Bozeman's team, just trying to slow the game down.
Red Raiders are one of 5 teams in the Big 12 that average more than 90 points a game.
There's 4-3 in favor of Texas Tech. Keep an eye on that as we go along.
3 turnovers by the Golden Lions so far. Their only bucket by Sawyer, who was fouled on the play and then could not finish the traditional 3-point play.
But this is what a zone does. It makes you execute. And
Christian Anderson executes pretty well from outside. Trying to get on the board when misses a pair of free throws, but the Cowboys come down with a loose ball. It's tipped away, and here's Hawkins. Christian Anderson. 6'9" Cole Henry and 6'9" Toko Tynamo.
Yeah, being able to defend for longer stretches and not losing focus. Certainly some of the things that Grant McCaslin's kind of talking to his team about, trying to chip away at a little bit. Get better.
Step back by Anderson.
First, sometimes not so much, but nice pass way to share the basketball, and Chance McMillan stepped into it again.
McMillan's got 13 in the ball game. He's 3 of 3 from outside the arc. There's Anderson again.
The ability of Grant McCaslin and his staff to squeeze as much as they can out of a roster.
Size advantage for Tynamo, but he could not score over a smaller Red Raider. Yeah, take that Red Raider team to the NCAA tournament a year ago and won 23 games. Anderson's got nobody defending him, and